First here is it is complete full stack data analytics. Why? Because to get a job in IT industry, we need to learn multiple technologies. Okay. So the name is full stack data analytics integrating with AI. So we learn only the basics of AI where we need to integrate. Okay. So here, as I told you now in Python, we are going to discuss core Python and as well as advanced Python also. Okay, as I'm having experience in data scientist also, so that for that reason advanced Python also been included. You can go as a Python developer also. So in these data analytics modules, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn, these types of things we are going to discuss. And at present the market is with the SQL server. If needed, okay, now we can learn MySQL also. Okay, so two types of databases we're going to learn. SQL server will focus if needed. Okay, now I will help you how to install MySQL and you can practice that. 10 to 20% difference will be there. Next, Excel and advanced Excel. This is also important. At the time of interview, they won't ask much questions on this. Okay, you can expect more questions on Python and as well as so databases. And you must be very good at basic mathematics, statistics, and probabilities. What is going to happen? This is also very important. You can expect many things. And obviously, Microsoft product it is Power BI and some basics of Tableau we are going to discuss. Because it is also very lengthy syllabus. So 2 weeks we'll discuss Tableau. Okay. And for deployment purpose, we'll use GitHub. So everyone must able to maintain one GitHub account. What are the projects you are doing? All these things we need to keep it in the GitHub profile. And one portfolio also we can going to create. So these are the things what are going to be discussed. Here after completion of here CMON, there we can start some basics of AML. Very lengthy syllabus, my dear aspirant. So probably it will take you nearly 4 months time. Okay, the schedule. Okay, fine. So coming to the things today, we'll have a brief introduction about Python. So listen it carefully, my dear aspirant. Fine, great. Python. What is Python? So Python is, my dear aspirant, is nothing but a programming language. So here we are learning one programming language, that is Python. Okay, fine, great. Programming language. What is meant by programming languages? What the use of the programming language is to give instructions in a language that computer understand. Okay, now I repeat again, to give instructions, okay, in a language, okay, that computer understands, we can call it as a programming language. Okay, this is the point you need to note. Why? Because, my dear aspirant, computer cannot understand our languages, so it need one programming language to interact with this computer. Okay, I can say that to give instructions in a language that computer understands, we can call it as a programming language. Okay, so to interact with you, my dear aspirants, what I'm using a English communication language to interact with you and to communicate with you. Okay, in the same way to interact with the computers, we are using this programming languages. Okay, this is the short definition what I'm saying. So, my dear aspirant, if you go with any programming language, we are having logic, output, and syntax. Three things we are having. Okay, if you use any programming language, so three things we are having it. That is, so logic, okay, now output, and as well as the syntax. So, what is mean by logic? Sometimes you will say, na, he's thinking very logically. Logic means nothing but some way of thinking. Okay, what about output? Output means nothing but a result we are getting. What is meant by syntax? So do you have Python in your academics when you are studying long back? C programming language. Okay, fine, fine. You didn't learn at that time. Okay. Syntax means nothing but some unique set of rules and regulations to write a program. What is meant by syntax? Syntax means nothing but unique set of some rules and regulations. So to write the program, we can call it as a syntax. Okay, this is the point you need to observe it here. 2 points as I told you. One is logic means nothing but way of thinking. Output means the result, final result what you are getting. And the next technical term is syntax. What is meant by syntax? Syntax means nothing but unique set of rules and regulations to write a program. So every programming language will follow their different kinds of rules and regulations to write a program. So that one we can call it as a syntax. Okay, so here, my dear aspirant, if you use any programming language, what will be the logic and output? Will it be the same or different? If you use any programming language, my dear aspirant, what will be the logic and output? Will it be the same or different? This is the question. Let us think that in the market trending programming languages are Python and Java. Okay, na? My question is, if you use any programming language, what will be the logic and output? Logic same होएगा, different आएगा. Anyone?
Different.
Different. Oh, fine, great. So let us think that we're having one client. We'll take it as Sai Prasad. Let us think that Sai Prasad is a client. See, the answer is if you use any programming language, logic and output will be the same. So when I am working in TCS at the time, my dear aspirant, in the SBA project, Java developers are working. Now Python developers are working. Okay, if there is change in logic and output, what will happen? Entire the banking transactions will get crashed, but is not happening. Okay, now. So the thing here is that I will explain in a detailed way. Let us think that so we are having one client known as Sai Prasad, and we'll take one Java developer. Don't feel even I'm going with Java developer. Why? Because some people they won't like Java. Okay, now just casually I have written. So we'll go with one Python developer or data science aspirant Hari. Okay, these are the three things I think. So client, we are having one client. Okay, let us think that Hari is the sorry, Sai Prasad is the client. Okay, his requirement is to develop an AC application. Okay, his requirement is to so develop an AC application. For that, he is having a logic that okay, if temperature is greater than 35 degrees, the AC must be in on position, else the AC must be in off position. Okay, he is expecting that AC application to work according to this logic. What he has done, he approached Bhargavi and Hari. Okay, one is Python, another one is Java developer. So what is happened? Here, our aspirant, our client, he said that whatever the programming language you use, that is immaterial to me. I want to work my AC application according to this logic. What is happened? So both our Java developer and the Python developer started working. Okay, now so they are going with same logic. Okay, now why? Because according to that logic, it has to work. They are going with same logic. Now the temperature is 37 degrees. What will be the AC position? So temperature is 37 degrees. What will be the AC position in the both applications? Will be the same or different? Will AC be on or off?
Yes, sir.
Yes, obviously it will be off. So what I want to convey to you is that if you use any programming language in IT industry, logic and output will be the same. What will be the difference is syntax. The way of writing the programming language will be different. So unique set of rules and regulations. Okay, every programming language will have some unique set of rules and regulations to write the program. Okay, that unique set of rules and regulations we can call it as the syntax. Okay, so here in our office also we are having nearly 1 2 3 4 6 okay, 8 ACs are there. So here different AC has been developed by different programming languages. If I apply the same logic in all my AC application, obviously we'll get the same output, right? But the way of writing the programming language in that AC applications will be different. Okay, now got this point? So today we'll discuss few technical things. By this I can able to understand in which level you are. Today we are going to enter into the Python okay introduction. Okay, tomorrow we'll see SQL introduction. Okay, fine, great. Unique set of rules and regulations to write the program, we can call it as a syntax. See, if you see the communication languages like English, Hindi and Telugu, okay, now these are the communication languages. So in English I am saying that okay, I am listening Python. Okay, and what about Hindi? First subject will come, next my Python, something like this. And Telugu also something. See, in Telugu, నేను see the sentence formation. What are the sentence formation? Is it same in all the communication languages or different? Sentence formation will be different. So what is the sentence formation of English? Subject, verb plus object. What about in Hindi and Telugu? First we have written subject, next object is there. After object, my dear aspirant, then verb is there now. So sentence formation in these communication languages will be the different, but what you want to convey same in all these communication languages. Getting this point? In the same way in IT industry, if you go with any programming language, so logic and output will be the same, and the difference will be the syntax. Got it? So I'm having Amazon application, the same Amazon application I can build by using Python and Java programming languages. If I applied the same logic, obviously same output, same result will get. But the way of developing that application will be different. Okay. So this is a very basic point you need to know. Okay, now my dear aspirant, now the temperature is exact 35 degrees. What will be the AC position? So Pooja, will it on or off? Off. So what will be the AC position here, my dear online aspirants? Will be the AC position will be on or off?
Off.
Off. Great.
Half
So
only.
off only. Why? Why? Because 35 is not greater than 35. When the AC will be on, when the temperature is greater than 35, then the AC will be on. For suppose if you see that, I will write the temperature as 35 degrees. Okay, so what is the thing here? If the temperature is so greater than 35 degrees, what I am writing it here? Don't worry, tomorrow onwards, so we'll start regular classes. Okay, at the time you also bring your laptops. You can also execute along with me. Okay, these are all the brief introduction sessions. Overall, I am discussing about Python. Okay, so this, if I execute this, don't worry about the syntax. Okay, just focus on the logic. Why? Because you cannot understand syntax in the day one. Why? Because we didn't started Python yet. Okay, just overall introduction I am executing. No, I am explaining it to you how Python it will be. Fine. If the temperature is 36, obviously the AC position will be on. Okay, na? So this is the point you have to observe. Next, what I have discussed yesterday, you got this point now, everyone? And about Python, as I told you now. So how Python will execute? Python is a, my dear aspirant, it is a high level interpreted programming language. Okay. How it will execute, my dear aspirant? It will execute in a sequence. Python is a high level interpreted programming language. How it will execute? How Python will execute? Pooja? Python will execute in a sequence line by line instead of executing all the program once. Okay, these are the thing yesterday we have discussed. Okay, fine, great. Yesterday what you have discussed how Python is executing sequentially line by line. Suppose if I take a value as 10, b value as 20, if I print b, what you will get? 30. Okay, and if I print a, so obviously what you will get? You will get 10 only.
10.
How it is executing, whatever the print statement you have written, according to that it is executing, not according to the variables we have assigned. It's 30 and 10. And one more thing yesterday I discussed, if we say that employee, if I go with employee equals to, so Pooja, and if I write employee equals to Bhargavi, okay, so if I print employee, what's the output we'll get here? If I print employee, will I get Pooja or Bhargavi? We'll get both. Okay, great. So Pooja, she is wife. You went for
Both.
both, you will get great. And is the same variable name. So what is happening? The latest value will be so taken as consideration. Okay, now see it. If I print again employee, listen it carefully, my dear aspirant. This is the Python. Okay, it is one programming language. This is the one of the difficult technology what you are learning in your academics in this course. Okay, what have happened? First instance, I have printed employee. We have said that we are getting Bhargavi, right? And what about I have used the two print statement? What the first? What you will get in the first print statement, Pooja? What about what the answer will get here? Oh, in first and two, what will get? Same will get. What you will get? And Siddiq, what the answer will get here? Will get same.
I think Puja.
One Pooja and one Bhargavi will get, or what you will
Yeah.
get? Latest. Two times you will get Bhargavi only. Okay, fine, great. So Meeru, Sai Prasad garu, what the answer will get? Two times will I get Bhargavi or one Pooja and one Bhargavi?
Puja name replaced by Bhargavi, no? We'll get
So
Bhargavi.
two print statements you will get Bhargavi only.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. So listen it. Okay, my dear, as one greatness about Python is that if you understand that logic behind the Python, we can able to remember for long period of times. Okay, this is the thing. See, when you use the same variable names, okay, now what will happen here in the Python here is that latest value will be taken as consideration. So here the what will be the latest employee? Who is the latest employee? Bhargavi. So Pooja was already replaced by Bhargavi. If you write a and number of print statements also, we won't get Bhargavi. Sorry, we won't get Pooja. Okay, now so what if you want to print Pooja? So what you have to write? We need to write the print statement which is below to the employee Pooja. Now what will happen? First line, see it here. First line we are having Pooja. In the second line we have written the print statement. So what will happen? The interpreter it will print Pooja. Okay. Next it has come to the third line. What is doing? So in the third line what you have done? We have assigned employee as Bhargavi. Now what? Now the latest employee is with Bhargavi. So now from here, if you print n number of times employee also, we'll get Bhargavi only. This is the thing we need to observe it here. This is the thing in Python. Okay, na? Not only in Python, Java also a bit same only. Okay, na? Coming to this one technical point. Suppose you are understanding very well if I write A equals to B. Meanwhile, we'll continue. So everyone is understand this logic now. I think fine. What I'll do A equals to 5 and I will write A equals to 10 and what I'll do B equals to I will write A plus A. Okay, next print okay B. Okay, print B. What's the B value will get Pooja? So if you make mistake here, okay, I can able to understand why because we were not aware of the things. Now, so 20 or we'll get 15.
Yeah, 20.
Full screen వస్తుందా? Okay, okay. Just now our team has checked. Full screen కనబడుతుందంట ప్రసాద్ గారు. Okay, fine, no problem. So here, as I told you yesterday, also when you use the same variable name, so what is happening here is that latest value will be get printed. So without wasting much time, what you will get? So we'll get an output as 20. Why? Because here the latest value will be a. Okay, but 10 latest value will be 10, so 10 plus 10 will be the so 20. Okay, now these are the things what you have discussed in the yesterday session. Today what we will do it here is to get more habituated with the Python. We'll discuss some coding questions. Okay, so every day what we'll do today, we'll get habituated with Python. Tomorrow we'll get habituated with the SQL. Next from Monday onwards, mm, based on the majority of the student interest, we can start Python or SQL. Okay, na? Fine, great. Okay, we'll start some coding questions, my dear aspirant. Where it is, listen it carefully. So by this, I can able to understand in which level you are. So yesterday, my dear aspirant, as I explained you how Python will execute conditionally, I have explained now. If, elif, else. How it will executing? First, it will check with the if condition. Next, if the if condition is true, it will execute. Okay, if the if condition is false, then it will go and check with elif. If elif condition is false, then it will go and then it will print else. Else it is an alternative. Else it is an alternative to if and else. Sorry, if and elif. If both above two conditions are false, immediately, my dear aspirant, it will print okay na else only. Okay na. This is the point you need to observe it here. Okay, fine, great. So listen it carefully. So yesterday we had discussed one example that if the age equals to 10, first it will check with the if condition. Okay. First what it will do it here is it will check with if condition. Okay. Next, elif. What I have done yesterday is equals to 20. So print so puja. Else, what is else? Else it is an alternative. Okay, if these both conditions are false, if above both conditions are false, we'll get an output as Hari. So according to this logic, my dear aspirant, first the age is 10. No? Age is 10. 10 is lesser than 10. This condition is false. So here what you have written in the if statement does not get executed. So what will happen? It will come with the elif. So what is the age 10? 10 is greater than 20. Is it true or false? That is also false. Then what you have written in this else block of code will be executed. Okay, this is the point you need to observe here. What it? Yes, yes, tell me. Great. See now, like this yesterday we have discussed. Okay, as the time being we didn't discussed many things. Okay, if the age is 9, what's the output we'll get here? So Pooja, if the age is 9, what will get? Great.
Bhargav.
So Bhargavi only, right? If your age is in between 1 to 9, we'll get Bhargavi. Okay, if your age is in between, if your age is greater than 21, if I write age as 25, what the answer will get? Will get puja. So here 1 to 9 we are getting puja. If your age is greater than 21, we are getting sorry, if your age is in between 1 to 9, we are getting Bhargavi. If your age is greater than 21, we are getting puja. Then what about Hari? In which age group will get? We need to think. Okay, so 10 to 20 in this age group will get Hari. Okay, now this is the point you need to observe it here. Yesterday, few students they have left early, so got this point. Okay, so have you got this point, Bhargavi? I think yesterday few students left early. I think so. Fine, fine, great. So now first it will check with the if condition. Okay, if this condition is true, it will execute. Otherwise, it will go with elif. If elif also false, else condition will be executed. Okay, so this is the thing you need to observe it here.